Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome in. This is Frontier Tarot. My name is Julie. What is going on for you? Ooh, Two of Cups underneath the deck. Aren't you lucky? Maybe one of you guys is meeting someone really special. What a beautiful image too. I love how it like kind of blends with the colors of my background. This is like such a beautiful message of like two people coming together. It's definitely a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It definitely is, but it doesn't have to be. That makes no sense. But that's kind of the message. It's not going to make a lot of sense. I feel like this connection for you is like, wow, wait, what? Like I'm from Venus, you're from Mars, but somehow it works. So I would be really open to unusual connections right now, getting together with people that you think you might not jive with, but you actually have more in common than you realize. So be very open to people outside your comfort zone, like being, like dating out of your type if you tend to date certain types of people. Like try something new. This feels like a very unique opportunity. And I feel like it starts kind of more as a curiosity, like I would definitely look at the role that curiosity plays in this connection. And it could just start out as friendships. I mean, this is like super soulmate energy. This is like someone who's like a gem, like they come into your life and you just like, oh man, like you're in it together. Like you don't ever like really kind of separate. It's like there's a spiritual bond there, I feel like, with this person. So whether it's, obviously, romantic situation, it could be a new friend, someone that you're working with, like it could be all kinds of things. I feel like it starts out with a lot of communicating, a lot of just getting to know each other, genuine, heartfelt conversation, meeting of the minds I'm hearing. So it could be someone that you might not have like maybe necessarily been attracted to before, like ideologically they're saying. Like just be open because it's really special and it's really unique, and it's like it's hard to describe. Like my guides don't even want me to describe it too much more because they just want you to experience it. So this is a connection. You're not going to be overthinking it. This is not a thinking thing. This connection is not going to be someone that you're like on the phone with your friends like trying to dissect and analyze. It's not that. It's definitely not that. This is like smooth and easy and lovely and wonderful and very homey, it's that feeling. This is not a confusing energy, okay? So if any of you guys are like, well, I just met someone, yeah, you did. You're like, but I'm on fire right now. Like, I just want to go, I get it. I get that you want to maybe jump into something, but I feel better for you to pull back a little and just like, yeah, the desires there, the interest, the passion, all of that. But like, we need to calm down some of that flare up that happens. I think when you meet someone like this, you're like, you want to like jump in and storyboard the whole thing out and you're imagining getting married, it's like all that crazy shit. Like that's not going to work in this one. Okay. So we have to kind of do the kind of legwork right now. I'm getting like, if those of you who are single and you're open to a connection, like do the prep work now to prepare yourself for an easy, joyful, loving, genuine relationship. Most of us are programmed and hardwired to be in chaos and stress and, unavailability and blah, 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 like all that shit, like we're comfortable with that. So we're not attracting that anymore. If you're with me now and you're listening to this at all, like you've done a lot of work on yourself, okay? Like you're not going to put that into the future. So you're in this sort of in-between zone, right now, like trying to look at your life, like look, this is the Two of Rods. It's like, God, sorry, that it's coming in fast. It's coming in hard. It's coming in fast. It's better for you to look at your life, your world. Like the world is your oyster right now. Like stay focused on who you are and what you're creating, what's your vision, what do you want to create in your life? Where do you want to go? This is a big part of travel and adventure and just the world being, your oyster. And I'm getting a lot of energy around like the citizens, like of humanity, like humanitarian type people, and like we're citizens of the world. We're there's definitely that element, and we're in Aquarius season right now. So excellent time to meet someone who has a very broad understanding of the world. Hello, ding ding. Okay, like not someone who's like me, like, oh, people who are just like really, I don't mean to bash on them, but I just know this energy so well that they're just like so hyper focused on their like day to day and their money and all this stuff, and they're like have no concept of that there's a whole world out there, with people going through shit and also doing amazing things. And anyways, I get excited about this energy because I feel like that's the partnerships that are coming in anyways, like these divine partnerships, these spiritual partnerships. They come together for a purpose. They come together for a reason. It's not just about like whatever, getting a house and having kids and like making money and vacationing in Florida. It's not, no. This is not that. Okay. This is like, wow, what can we do together? Two of Cups is a spiritual partnership. Okay. This is about people coming together to do something bigger. So be very open to people who are like on your wavelength or going higher. Like they're also looking at their life from a broader perspective. They're also looking at how can we create a better world, period. Create a better world. Like if those are the conversations you're having, you're in a good pool, okay? This is exactly where they want you to kind of hang out. People who care about creating a better world, however they want to do it or however they can best align themselves with the ability to do that. That's like a thing for these people, like, and there's so many people, if you go out there, like they're not thinking that way. And I just feel like I get so excited when I see other people come together who have that potential to make things better for themselves and others. And I just really encourage you guys to go into those areas and to be around people like that, talk to people, go to talks or seminars or whatever, networking, like whatever it is where people are kind of working on these issues, but they have like a very creative approach to it. That feels really good. That feels really ripe. So for those that are single and are looking to attract someone, running in those circles would be really good. If you're partnered or whatever, it doesn't even matter. That's not what you're aiming for. It's still good for you to hang out in those circles because you're going to find other partnerships and other meaningful connections. Okay, meaningful connections. Is my hair. Okay. All right, do you guys feel me? All right, we're going to move off of that because exactly, it's not going to be complicated. Look to relationships and connections that are joyful, that are easy, that flow. Like we all have people in our lives that's like, you can't even plan to get together like for coffee. It's like, oh, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be late, and it's like, oh my God. Like, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about, like, just ease, It's like, it's people who are like, I got this. I'm good. These are really, like, really special people, If you find out where they are, let me know, because I'll definitely show up for that. But, like, I think you guys understand what I'm saying. It's very kind. It's generous. It's honest, it's real. It's like all the good shit, and I love seeing that. Judgment, yeah. So go where you're called, okay? You guys are we're trying to rise you up out of like this banal, basic 3D kind of mundane world. Like that's the goal, right? Is to elevate, right? To ascend. So for those of you who are open to that, like there's going to be some new information coming in. Like you're going to get like a very loud signal. Like this is going to be like undeniable when this like sweeps in. I'm getting this energy of like something sweeping in for you. It could be a lot to do with the fact that we're going into Horse. The Chinese astrology is shifting, right? Which is freaking awesome. Like all the snake. I'm sure you guys know all about that. Back to that preparation thing. Keep shedding those layers. It's a perfect thing for you to do until we ramp up to that big shift, right? Then you're going to get this call, then it's going to be like, oh my God, this is what I'm doing. This is what it's all about. It's all happening. Okay. And this is freaking awesome. And I just feel like, I would also say, just to kind of be a little bit like in the real world, like this could be big global news, like some big announcement, some big thing, like a big thing. Like this is like, I keep getting this idea of like Paul Revere, what did he do? Like he ran in through Boston, like the British are coming or whatever, like announcing something. So I'm getting a little bit of a weird vibe there in terms of that. Like, oh shit, what are they going to tell us now? So stay tuned, but be prepared. So a good time to, and I'm not being alarmist at all. Like whatever, like if we go up in a ball of flame, like, so, all right, let's go. Like, I'm not really, I don't concern myself with these kinds of things because it's just fear. So we don't want to live in fear, like, oh shit, something's going to happen. No, no. This is amazing energy. It's going to be better for those to make a change when they're letting go of all their attachments and things that really it's shedding, So lighten your load, let go. And that's how it can be better, And yeah, definitely Ace of Swords, new information. This is awesome. Oh, I love this. Queen of Pentacles. This is good. This new fresh thing is bringing in more abundance. Like it's going to bring in, the change is actually going to bring the stability. Okay. Like this is really cool. It's like everyone, like the stability. Well, the stability is actually about the change. That is, the only thing that we can really count on is change. So get good at changing. Okay. Like this is a headline moment. Okay. Ding, ding. Get good at changing right now. Just get better at it. Go a different way, take a different class, do something different, do your hair different. Start changing, like as much as you can, as little as you can. Just simple shifts, because we're going to get used to it and it's going to feel really good. It's like learning how to ride a bike. And I love this. So follow your calling. Every time you feel like I want to go do this thing, or I would really love to talk to this person, follow that. Start paying attention to those things, because when it shows up, it's going to be like, boom, it's going to be amazing and big and powerful and so good for you. You're going to be so glad. It's like get it wrapped up now, so that when the change happens, when the new things comes, you're prepared. Like this is like getting all your contracts in order, getting all your ducks in a row. That kind of stuff is really good to do right now. Like get it done. Like do your taxes early. Get that shit out of the way. Because I'm feeling by spring, definitely by summer, there's something like some opportunity that comes in or something happens fast and you're like, I'm going. Like I'm off to the races. And you're going to want to have all that stuff. You're going to be so glad that all that heavy shit is done and that you're free to go. Does that make sense? You're like, yeah, but I've been carrying this load. Yes, I know. You've been carrying the load. We've all been carrying a load, okay? You're not special. Your problems, throw them into the pot. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's dealing with shit, okay? You can't avoid this guy. But the 10 is a completion. So we're putting down the burdens. Just as I was saying, like, preparation. Start putting your burdens down. Stop doing the things you don't want to do anymore. Just stop doing them. You're going to be fine. Trust me. But these are the changes we need to make. Just like if you don't want to do these kinds of projects anymore, don't do those kind of projects. It's actually better for you not to drain your energy on some bullshit. Yeah, definitely. For those of you, this is in the work sector. So start putting down some burdens, like clear out some shit, let go of we all have things that we can stop doing, that we don't need to do anymore. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And don't do it. Like, no, like you've been carrying it for too long. So those that will go farther and faster when these changes start to come in, like, are going to be the ones that have already pared down. Like, they sold their stuff already. They cleared out their studio, or they sold a bunch, whatever it was. Like, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did that. And now's a good time to do it. Because it's whatever's happening for you, it's happening naturally. You can't avoid this. It's just going to happen, and like, it's better to do it like intentionally instead of just waiting for the whole thing to fall apart. That's going to be the problem. The people that haven't been paying attention to their life, when shit starts to change, they're going to be lost. It's the ones that have been paying attention. And that's you. You've been paying attention. Keep paying attention to your life, how you're feeling, what you're doing, where your energy is going. Okay. The more clarity you can get on that, the way it's going to be amazing for you. Like, I'm excited. It's going to require a change though, y'all. You're going to have to change something. So just get good at changing. There's something about momentum. Like, once you start doing something, it's going to build momentum. So it might be hard at first, but it's going to get easier as you do it. Okay. Sometimes it's just starting something is the hardest, but then you get rolling and then it feels a lot better. Like, it's like doing yoga for the first time or getting out your paints or like whatever it is. It's like, oh shit, or like wanting to write again or whatever it is. Like, it's intimidating at first, but then you start doing it and you realize how much you love it. Okay, so this is a great time to get back into those things. Those things that you love doing, that's the future. Okay, that's what we're creating for you. So if you love, running out and like swimming in the ocean, like just start doing that, like go do it. Like, like time is, I don't know, there's something going on out there. Something's going to happen here. I'm just sort of like, stay tuned, right? The Lovers. Ooh, God, Lord. Some of you guys, it's going to be like in the war, like when everyone's being drafted, they would just like run to like get married and like, cause they have to leave and wow, this is kind of epic. I'm getting like a very epic feeling right now. For those of you guys who have that kind of a love story with someone, or it feels like torn, war, and like like so much, a lot of past life stuff too, So this is very much. God, I'm getting a really beautiful energy. It's like it's time for that. So when I talk about change could also be like maybe you meet the love of your life, or maybe you come together with someone that you've always been. Had this, it's change. It doesn't mean you're going to like move and go to Europe, it could be like a big change. Like, oh my God, I just ran into this person, or, oh my God, I met this person and it changed my life. I didn't leave. I didn't go anywhere, but the change was meeting, in the 3D, like that kind of stuff. So change is good, it's not a scary bad thing. Like they really want you to assure you that like nothing bad is happening here. As this giant bird just went whoosh in front of my window. He's showing up. Someone's showing up for you guys. Justice. Yeah, it's about freaking time too. You guys, some of you guys could be in like one of those like ones that are like 10 years, 12 years, and all of a sudden it's like Justice comes in and she's like, all right, y'all, you got to stop with your shit. You've been in your corner too long. It's time for you guys to come together. So there is a resounding message of like, I don't know if it's like back to the whole twin flame thing again or all of that stuff, but it's like karma, justice, all of this stuff is coming together to create this like boom, Yeah, really. Dang. There's going to be some earthquakes happening for sure, and the good kind, I love it. 7 of Cups. It's just been you know what it is? Some of you guys, and this might be just for a few of you, a little bit more specific. It's like there's a connection that you've had that was always very overwhelming and confusing. And like you just had no idea. It was kind of like a fantasy, a lot of more of like the connection was like very fantasy based. And now with that 7 going into the 2, it's like the 7 of Cups is pouring into the 2 of Cups. So this is where you both shed a lot, like you've let go of a lot of crap in your life, a lot of, limiting beliefs or trauma, the work, right? You've let go a lot of that. And now the 7 of Cups can come down into the 2 cups. Oh, I love that. It's like, then it's not confusing anymore because it's like, now it's real. It's like this, it's like, it's right in front of you. That's really cool. So there, it's about it's emotional. We got to do some emotional healing. That just, I mean, all healing, is emotional to some degree. You got to be able to cry it out. I think crying is honestly one of the most amazing things that we can do as humans. And it's so sad that we make like it such a bad thing. Like crying is incredible. It like feels good. I mean, it's not always the easiest thing, but crying is like the most natural thing in the world. Again, like a humanitarian thing. Like I would imagine most cultures cry, I don't know, maybe they don't, but like that's a connecting thing for us. And so these are the kinds of energies that are supporting these loving connections that are coming through. It's like understanding who we are like fundamentally as people, and we're not that different. God, I'm going off on a whole thing. Yes. It's like, I don't know. Peace for all. Yeah. Good vibes though, man. This is going to feel good. This is not going to be like, it's going to be, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be like that familiar, like that same feeling, but a little elevated, you know, a little bit wiser, like from the page to the night, you know, like this person maybe just needed to grow up a little bit. Maybe there's someone in your life that you had a thing with and they just needed to go do something for a while, like get over their shit, you know? And now they're coming back like a little bit more healed, a little bit more aware, a little bit more awake. That feels really nice. So any of you guys where that kind of connection is starting to, or you're getting an inkling of it, like for those of you who watch me, you're intuitive, you get it, like you're sensitive, like feel into the energy of what we're talking about today. And like let that be real for you. Like I do that all the time. Like I have a spiritual partner who I'm just like I just it's like the best, you know? And I'm like, maybe we'll see each other again in real life. I don't know. But for now, like, I'm not going to pretend like I don't have it because I do. It's just, maybe it's not in the physical yet, but I'm encouraging you guys to create, wow, this bird is incredible. Sorry. I encourage you just to kind of like reframe, you know, some of the programming, I think, of who and what you're supposed to be doing with your life is starting to come off. It's like some of that scaffolding's coming off. So allow your shelf. Okay, so maybe you need to clear off some shelves or something like that. But allow yourself to just shift and change. Just gradually like morph a little bit, you know? Like this is going to help a lot because this wants to come through and like love, you know, loving connections like that can't come through if you're all like kind of bunched up. You know what I mean? Like, I know that, but there's all the tension and fear and all that shit that runs most of us. Like, most of us are just operating on this like fuel that's just beyond. Like, it's so awful what we do to ourselves. So we have to kind of adjust some of those inputs. You know what I mean? And I think that's going to help a lot. And just water is so good right now. Any of you guys who like enjoy the water, want to be in the water, like be in the water, you know. We do a Pisces season coming up, so plan something to go to water if you don't live near water, like water, you know. The more water the better because that's going to help you calm down. Yeah. Travel, take a trip, moving forward. It's like this rest and then reboot, okay? Like rest and reboot. So it's knowing when to relax and receive and then when to like act, okay? So it's a very feminine, masculine kind of, you know, there's a little bit of a push-pull there, I think, sometimes with you guys. Like, I feel like, you know, you really want this thing and then you're like, but wait, I don't know if I deserve it. Or I really want that, you know, kind of, I'm getting this like ramping up and then kind of backpedaling a little bit. So work on that, you know, in terms of like get really excited and build all that confidence and all that love and all your light, and then just stay there if you can, you know, as long as you can, like hold that vibration as long as you can. And then that helps build it, you know. It's like, I think we're just learning how to optimize our energy and how to stay in that space of like elevated high vibe and not go back into, you know, I mean, it's just totally normal to do that. But I feel like that's something that we can kind of work on a little bit. It's just like, I don't know. I went on this hike yesterday with my son. It was like 2.5 hours and it was just like so amazing, so beautiful. It was like perfect out. And I just felt so good, you know, and I just wanted to like bottle all that and like keep that energy. And I just carried it with me, you know, as long as I could, like throughout the day. And, you know, and it works, you know, so it's like we can kind of, you know, do that for ourselves. I feel like we're shifting just collectively into a much more like natural world, you know, more nature based, more like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of people who are just like, they need to find that. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't want to go into like any, I see shit sometimes and I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, let's change the subject. Sorry, but this is how it's gonna be, y'all. Like, we're all telepathically communicating already anyways, and we just don't talk about how we do that. Like, these conversations are evolving, so it's really good time to find your tribe, find the people that you want to kind of, who elevate you in that way. Like, definitely, you know, no Debbie Downers, no people who are too focused on the material world like that. I mean, other than people who are really good at building things and understand that, resources and all that, great. But like people who are too caught up in they're bullshit, you know? I don't know. I just think those are going to be like easy, not easy, but certain relationships that you can kind of shed in that way and be honest with yourself. And they'll naturally just come off when you stop being like that. Like, it's a good message just for like yourself too. Like for me, for myself, I can stop doing that. Like getting too caught up, and like I've totally been doing that. So it's a good reminder just to like, let's not like, and if you are going to be hyper focused on your needs and your all that stuff, like do it with gratitude. You know what I mean? Like use gratitude to like take care of all that stuff. You know, don't sit there and like, you know, breakthrough. Oh my God. See, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And look, is it not a fire horse kind of looking thing? So big stuff coming through when that, you know, that's like mid-February. So you got a month. You got a month, kids. You know, you got a month to get your shit together because there's going to be like big breakthroughs coming through. Huge breakthroughs. Passion. That's it. Follow your passion. This is what I mean. The call. It's clear. Like it's not gonna, you won't be confused about this. It's just like, wow. And they want you, look, there's like a little child in there. Like they want you to have this like childlike awe again, like magic and, you know, going, like some of you guys would be really good to go to like an observatory or definitely the night sky, go out and stargaze and like do those things. Like who didn't do that as a kid where you look up at the, you know? I mean, it was incredible. You were like, wow, you know, but when's the last time we've actually done that? Like, I know a lot of you do that regularly, which is awesome. But like, I do feel like this energy of like allowing like the magic of nature to kind of like change, you know, to upgrade you as well. Like that's a great way to, you know, kind of help this whole thing along is just to spend a lot of time in nature as much as you can. Fresh air, movement, a lot of movement. Right now, just walk, just do things like don't stay stuck. Like this, I feel like there's a big ascension thing going on. I'm sure my other readers and healers and all that are like, oh yeah, it's coming. Like it is going, it's coming, and it's going to be undeniable. Some of you guys literally have like an amazing like romantic hot connection, like seriously, like really like desire. And maybe you haven't had it in a long time, so it's going to be a big change for you because you're like, oh my God, right? This is pretty awesome. Like it's like nothing but awesome. And I think sometimes we get a little bit of afraid of like how awesome our life can be, you know? It's like, really? Can I actually have that? Like this wild, you know, awesome, amazing like thing? Yeah. Apparently you can. Who knew? Also, 4th of July, you know, I'm getting, obviously with this card, with the fireworks, like, I am getting, like, putting some dates on the calendar, like, kind of map out a little bit your ascension journey. It's like, okay, February, we got this whole, you know, fire horse thing, and then spring feels like a big deal. Pisces season seems significant. And then, like, 4th of July seems like be somewhere, you know, be somewhere where you want to be. You know, be, like, don't, like, I think it's a big anniversary for the United States too, isn't it? Like the 200th or 250th. It's like, yeah, I think it's a big one. So there could be something around 4th of July for you guys that you're drumming up or planning, you know, or whether you're here or maybe you're far away. I don't know, but I feel like that's a good time to kind of, you know, I keep hearing escape, plan an escape. All right, I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm going to let you guys go. I'm trying to keep my videos a little shorter so that they can upload more easily. I'm on YouTube right now, but this will be up on Instagram. Hopefully, if I can figure that out. And thanks for everyone who's been with me. And like, I'm coming back out there. I'm really busy. I'm teaching right now. My class is awesome. Thanks for everyone who's been at the portal with me. Wow, what a cool freaking class. Like, it's so much fun. I just have to take a moment and just be like, this is really awesome, you know? So that's got one more weekend of that. And then I'm going to be teaching my Tarot and Intuition course at Citrine starting in March. So for those of you who are local and you're Citrine people, freaking sign up for that. That's going to be a 6-week program, which is going to be amazing. And I'll be around Marin doing pop-ups. I'm going to be at Ground a lot, and of course Citrine. I will be in Los Angeles the last weekend of January. So for those of you guys who are in LA and you want to, book a session or something in person, reach out to me. I'm doing private readings all the time. So that's it. Let's see what wants to come through with this deck. I want to point out too that the deck I used earlier is the Aquarian Tarot. This is a really gorgeous deck. Like it's fairly new to me, and it's a little not advanced, but you'll see when you get it. It's definitely worth it. Like it's really a beautiful, beautiful deck. So for those of you who are curious, those images and what deck that was, it's called the Aquarian Tarot. And this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck that I'm using. We're just going to pull a little Oracle card. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm just so like, wow, what a fucking year. It's been off to the kind of a crazy start if you think about it. I don't know about you guys, but man, it's been not too many dull moments around here, which is great. But I'm really, really excited for the breakthrough coming through. I really feel like after this shift into the horse, like I don't know, I'd be open, get ready to run. For those of you who like to run, freaking get ready. Yeah, Yang. Good Lord. Woo, there's all this like masculine energy coming through. So all the men out there, like you are about to have a glow up, like they talk about that with women all the time. Like the men are coming through. Some of you guys, if any of you guys, like the males that are watching me and you've been working on shit, or you've been like working out again or cleaning your shit up or whatever, like you're going to be on fucking fire, like for real. Like put it out there. You got passion, you got breakthrough. This could be a great year for masculine energy. Great year with the horse and wow. This is your year. If any of you guys are single and you want to get back out there, like freaking go. Like do your thing. This is incredible. Make it happen, and for those of you who are like want a masculine, be open, like let them do their job, like we don't have to make this shit happen. You just got to be available and they're going to show up and do all the work, it's freaking great. You're like, yeah, I'll take that. So these feminine and masculine energies like finally freaking coming together, whether it's in business or love or however it works. Like I really feel this really awesome, like powerful, like coming together. The best thing to do with that is just to focus on the third thing that you're creating. Like take yourselves out of it. If those of you have met someone who's like really, awesome, like focus on what you can build, what you can create, even if it's just the life that you share together, like, or you set up a foundation or you do a bit, or something like going on, like that's bigger than you two. That's why the universe is coming in to bring you two together, is so that you can create this new thing, which is a great reminder to just like get out of your own way, let the universe provide, all of that stuff. So man, on that note, I am going to say farewell, and like what a freaking kick-ass reading. Like I actually feel really inspired by this. So I hope this resonated with you guys. Reach out if you need anything at all, but like, this is amazing. So like keep doing what you're doing, and yeah, get excited because it's happening. It's coming. All right, you guys, I will see. 33. Yeah, a lot of threes there. So again, two people coming together to create a third thing. Focus on that. Okay. All right. Love you guys. See you later.